All right. Hi, friends. Okay. I would like to first start off by stating that as an educator myself and a former liberal, I'm incredibly grateful for Danny, Jen, and Dr. K for all that they have fought for and continue to fight for to restore parental rights back into our education system, and for honoring their vow to this community that elected them with overwhelming majorities. Contrary to what their opposition and haters have done by demanding radical ideology into our schools and onto our kids, I have never once witnessed any one of them suggest, much less demand, that their own personal ideologies be put into our schools. That should speak volumes about what is actually factual here and what is not. Next, I would like to address the fact that there are people in this room and sitting at that desk who either believed, supported, or complied with the egregious, unscientific, and tyrannical orders passed down from the governor's office between March of 2020 and April of 22. I was one of two mothers in this room in August of 21 when one of Jody's staff tried to eliminate the hundreds of families that weren't allowed inside these chambers because of the ridiculous measures mentioned above, by shutting the blinds as a means to shut them out. The other mother and I continued to open the blinds so that our fellow citizens could be a part of the civic process. Regardless of the threats by Gavin Newsom, the lies by Corey Jackson, or any radical activist, I left that meeting after months of not being heard, stating we would flip the board to represent us, and that is what we did. That had nothing to do with Tim Thompson. In fact, I didn't even know Pastor Tim at that time. It had everything to do with Gavin Newsom, his own hypocrisy, this state's unconstitutional governance, and the fact that the district and previous board were completely happy going along to get along, as was the teachers' union. Trusting teachers, especially those aligned with the union, is like trusting a politician at this point, and you have Gavin Newsom and the previous board to thank for that. A lot of you are trying to just move on and pretend you didn't say, do, or support all sorts of heinous things. Don't worry, I'll be around to remind you. The worthless COVID school gave us one blessing, which was the veil was lifted and we were given insight to what exactly was going on. They put us up against a wall where we had nothing left to lose. Many of this board's haters have stated outsiders shouldn't be here in our local business. Well, now Gavin Newsom and his gang of tyrannical zealots, to use his own term, have taken upon themselves to make sure everybody should be here and should be paying attention. We will fight AB 1078. We will fight SB 596. And we will be here to fight for our kids, for our board, for our state, and for our republic, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now let's go.